A few things in life are certain, and one of those are taxes. If you've seen the signs anywhere, you may not understand what's taking place in Illinois right now. You may not worry about taxes much now, but if you have a job or plan on working in the near future, this news will affect you. Governor Pritzker is trying to pass a progressive fair tax. What does this mean? As of right now, Illinois has a flat tax of 4.95%. So if you make $50,000 a year or $50 million a year, you can get taxed the same amount. The progressive fair tax wants to tax the rich more and the middle class less. Sounds good, right? Well, some believe this tax will hurt business owners and it will cause job losses and hurt people even more after jobs were lost because of COVID. The people who agree with the fair tax believe that the tax will give much needed tax cuts to the middle class and the rich will be taxed more, thus making taxes more fair. The opposition also states that this tax amendment would allow politicians free rein on changing the taxes because there is no flat rate. Election day for the fair tax is November 3rd. If you plan on voting in the presidential election, maybe this is something you could vote on as well.
This week, I wanted to try something new. I wanted to do a Sibling Spotlight, but my sisters, they just didn't want to do it. But fear not, I actually replaced them. And I mean, just look at them. They look so similar.
Zach is the best brother for wanting to spotlight us. There's no other brother I could ask for.
Zach has and will do anything for us. He's the perfect brother.
Taylor and Kate have been very active in sports. Kate, she's a great tennis player. And Taylor, she's been dancing since a very young age. And when they're not playing sports, they're busy working. Taylor works at this custard shop called Gators.
Hi, welcome to Gators.
Can I have some ice cream?
Sure.
That's just milk. And Kate, she works at Marshall's.
Beep.
One more unique thing about Kate is how much she loves dyeing her hair. It makes her stand out and stand apart from the rest. Another unique thing about Taylor...
Hey, Zach! We're ready for our segment.
Wait, why does Andrew have my hat on?
Why is Tatum's hair orange?
Well,
Zach didn't tell you?
We're sisters now.
You're gonna need to go to a hairstylist.
well, those are my sisters. And now, we're going to send it over to Donovan. He's going to introduce us to some new teachers here at Mascoutah.
Thank you, Zach. It is always good to hear from you. We have a new ROTC teacher in Mascoutah. His name is Mr. Hart. Here he is answering some questions.
Alrighty. Let's see. How is teaching in Mascoutah so far? It's been great. It's been great because there's been a lot of training by the district on software and hardware. So the transition into the classroom hasn't been very difficult. It seems to be a great collaborative effort, and I'm glad to be a part of that. What are some things you like about teaching here? I think the teamwork and also the care for other people. You know, I've gotten great support since I've been here with anything that I've needed, and I appreciate all the teachers who've helped me along, as well as the administrators. And we've had some pretty interesting times here with me being a JROTC instructor. We're usually pretty hands-on, so we've done what we can to make it a positive experience for our cadet corps. And how has COVID affected your situation since you are new here? Well, I expected to come right into the classroom, and of course, everyone is dealing with some of the same things. I think it's forced us all to be a little bit more flexible, a little bit more understanding, and also a little bit more collaborative so that we can get the best experience of education from teachers and students. And I think we're doing a good job, and it'll only get better.
Thank you, Mr. Hart, for taking the time to be on Tribe Talk. We hope you have a great first year and make it count. That's all I have, Tribe Talk. See you next time.
Do you like spreading positivity and are you looking for a club to join? Well, I've got a club for you that accepts everyone, and it's Good Vibe Tribe, a club that spreads positive vibes throughout the school. Last year, we were able to get so many different activities in through our program. We hosted a trivia night for the students, painted Good Vibe Tribe rocks, held donation drives, and so much more. Even within the first 2 weeks of school, Good Vibe Tribe has already welcomed our one and only foreign exchange student this year. Now, here are a few words from our club sponsor, Mrs. Scott.
Hey, this is Mrs. Scott. I'm here to tell you about Good Vibe Tribe, GVT. For those of you guys who don't know, GVT, Good Vibe Tribe, is a club that we have started to spread positivity and kindness throughout our school or in our community. We are going to challenge the entire school to a kindness positivity challenge. Post it to our Google page, and then hopefully we'll be able to share some of these out on Tribe Talk and make everybody feel the positivity and the kindness that we all are looking for these days. So join GVT and let's have some fun. Bye.
Even through some difficult times, we are already challenging you guys to spread some positivity in any way you want. Like Mrs. Scott said, take a picture or video of you spreading positivity, or if you have some ideas on activities that we can do safely during this time, you can send it to Mrs. Scott's email. Then, as we receive videos and photos, we will start posting some to the Google Classroom page, which will hopefully inspire you guys. Thanks, Mascoutah. That's it for today. Have a good one.
Halloween, a time of tricks, a time of treats, and a time to sit down and watch horror flicks. Okay, this setup is kind of ridiculous. I need to get some lights back on here. I'm not into horror films, since I'm not a big fan of being scared. However, comedy films are right up my alley. So does the recently released Hubby Halloween help satisfy my cravings? Well, no, not really. Well, kinda. You see, for me it's a bit of a mixed bag, but I'm getting a bit ahead of myself here. With that being said, let's talk about what I like and dislike about Hubby Halloween. You have the social outcast Hubby the Boy, played by Adam Sandler, who is constantly ridiculed by the entire town of Salem, Massachusetts, for being weird. Halloween is his favorite holiday of the year. Every Halloween night he goes out as the official Halloween helper, monitoring the city. This year will be different, however, as there is an escaped convict from a mental hospital, a strange new neighbor that moved next door to Hubby's place, and romance, as Hubby attempts to confess his love to a girl he had feelings for since the 2nd grade. All while constant hilarity, he attempts to make the audience laugh out loud. Yep, this is an Adam Sandler movie, alright. If you're an Adam Sandler fan, then you are going to find plenty to enjoy here. For everyone else, you will be on cruise control throughout the constant barrage of gags that try way too hard to be funny. For example, throughout the film, Adam Sandler's character has objects thrown at him as he bikes his way around town. For the first time it happened, it had the potential to be funny, but it didn't stick the landing. You know what? I have an idea. Let's use that same joke over and over and over again. That should make people laugh now, right? Wrong. Repeating the same thing over and over doesn't always mean funny. You need to have a good setup for something like that to make it so. But, for the few gags that do land, they're funny. Not incredibly ha-ha funny, but at least able to crack a smile. There was only one joke I laughed at, for some reason, but I can't really talk about it because what saves this movie from being below average is the heart that the film has. There are a good chunk of sweet moments throughout the film, and they are honestly more entertaining than the attempts at comedy aforementioned earlier. All in all, I think the movie is a mixed bag that isn't bad, but it's definitely not great either. it wouldn't hurt to watch it at least once. At the end of the day, I'm glad I saw it, but I don't see myself watching it ever again. Thank you all for watching my review of Hubby Halloween. I should note that all the stuff said here are of my own opinion. If you folks did enjoy this movie, then continue to. I'm not here to spoil on your guys' fun. Now let's send it off to the next segment, which this time I have a title card for to make up for my mistake last time. So let's roll it. Come on, should be showing up here. There we go.